much longer will it force us to do this?
How much longer? Until we exterminate the M34s or get exterminated ourselves. Whichever comes first.
Do you really think we can exterminate them all?
The guys in charge think we can, and that's good enough for me. All I know is we're not being sent out there to die in vain.
I don't want to die at all.
Mariyama, Kim, Tatsumi, and Ivan were all killed in the line of duty. The casualty rate for the nanomachine soldiers in this operation was 18%. Our primary concern is to fill the vacancies, but beyond that, we need to seriously consider an increase in the number of team personnel.
All right, Kudo, we'll trust you to make the replacements.
The replacement list is already complete, but we've got to add more members.
I'm afraid that's not going to happen. The very existence of an attack team like this is a threat to us all. And we don't have the physical resources to bump up the reserves in the Far Eastern branch, or any branch for that matter. Within 4 years, the M34 virus has created a foothold in 17 different countries. Our research into the medical treatment for the infected has stalled out, so we have no choice but to dispose of them in secret as soon as their condition is detected.
It's not like we can just announce to the world there's a virus that turns people into monsters, but don't panic.
Which is why it's integral that we maintain plenty of resources and personnel. We can't swallow them all like candy. You, of all people, should understand that, Kudo.
It's all a question of balance, my friend. Besides, if our special project yields even half the results we're predicting, your soldiers will be completely irrelevant. And once that happens, I have the feeling you'll finally get that appointment to the National Defense Academy you've been coveting so much.
Hi. There are some guys in the program here who have special abilities like you. Not exactly like you. They're called Noah. They have nanomachines inside their bodies. These nanomachines flow along with their body's normal circulation. But when the Noah soldiers sense danger or get ready for combat, the nanomachines pop up on the surface of their skin. They form a special armor that covers the soldiers' bodies and protects them from all kinds of attacks and physical stress, including radiation, poison gas, and bacterial attacks. It's the perfect defense against ABC weapons. Are you listening? On busy days like this, I'm sure someone out there is losing their life right now. That's what one of the soldiers told me the day I got here. You've been here nearly 3 months now, Aren't you a little lonely? I don't know what the word lonely means. Oh, There they are, the Noah.
Hey, Yuji, want one?
They say that death is the mother of a new life. That's what they say in my hometown anyway, and I think it's nice.
Well, then what happens when a mother dies, huh?
Yuji.
I'm just saying that a new life would be pretty hard to live without a mother there to help you.
I wish they'd go ahead and break out that new weapon the staff has been whispering about.
What new weapon?
Oh, it's just a rumor, that's all. Huh?
They've got a new weapon? Who the hell told you they've got a new weapon?
Yuji.
I'm sorry. I don't know anything for sure.
So you're Tamiya Yuji. They tell me you've been performing well.
Listen, sir.
You look like you've been thinking hard. Are you starting to worry about death, Yuji?
They're saying that you guys have developed some kind of new weapon.
And?
If it's true, then why don't you use it instead of sending us out there to die?
Good question.
Then answer it! Why won't you use the weapon? How long are you going to force us to do the impossible?
The only things the Army has sent my way lately are a very cheap cigar and an electric razor. And, oh yes, one little girl. That's all.
What are you talking about? It's none of your business what we talk about here, young man. Who gave you permission to come in here when you're supposed to be, let's see, Tamiya Yuji? That's right, on duty! All right, move along now. We've got to talk real quick, okay? It's about those soldiers who got killed in the line of duty. One of the 4 who died was a new recruit.
Okay.
You're all set, Yuji.
That's right. You go get 'em, nanomachines. Tamiya Yuji, no abnormalities.
Check it out. This suit's pretty sexy, huh?
How the hell did you get such a weird disease, buddy? Or is that a private matter?
Are you feeling any better now, Yuji?
When can you get out of here?
They don't find anything out of whack, then tonight.
I see.
You should save this time to rest while you've got it.
That's right. Besides, we've got to show them we can still perform even without our top soldier.
Forget that. We need Yuji back so he can babysit the new kids.
That mouth of yours never stops running, does it?
Yeah, that's a good one. Damn, do they need us already?
Okay, Yuji, see you soon.
Be careful out there.
Once they use that new weapon, it'll all be over in no time. All we have to do is clean things up.
We hope, anyway. Don't worry about us. You just rest and get better, okay?
Let's move. Later, man.
We've located them in the land readjustment zone on the 5th floor of an old printing factory. According to the registration, the building was occupied as a facility for a religious group.
How many infected are in there?
We can't tell for sure, sir. A mob unit is in the process of confirming that number for us.
What about the Noah?
Considering the staggering loss that they sustained after the last battle, I don't think we have enough active soldiers left to make an effective strike force.
So you don't want to lose any more of your precious research recruits on the battlefield. Kudo? We'll be placing Unit I on standby alert.
This is Noah Team 1. Have you located the infected yet?
We lost contact with the mob group ahead of you when they hit the 3rd floor. We don't know what happened to them.
Roger.
Take care of yourself.
There's no one even here. They must have gone somewhere else.
I found one of the infected.
Noah Unit 1, please respond. What's going on in there?
Stop them from fusing together. It's time to use Unit I.
Just do exactly what you did in the last battle, okay?
Yeah! Get out there and knock them dead again, Princess! Unit I, power up. Everything's looking good so far. Yes, sir. That's my baby. All thresholds are clear. Yeah. Those steps are falling faster. What?
What's wrong?
Can't she try again? Her brainwaves are all over the charts. It's impossible, Professor Domiki.
Well, what the hell happened?
What happened to I? What's going on? Some kind of problem in her power-up phase.
Domiki, you grade-A jackass.
Unit I is leaving the scene, sir.
Then we have no choice but to order all our units out and fire a vaporization warhead at that thing. Tell everyone to seek shelter immediately. Hurry!
Careful with him.
Virus incinerating temperature reached in a 1 kilometer radius of the explosion, sir.
Get to work on the cover-up now. Yuji!
Huh? What's going on here? Tell me, are Yuji a nanomachine soldier?
2 days have passed since the massive gas explosion engulfed this part of the city. Despite the continuing rain, rescue efforts are still underway for any remaining survivors. But the downpour has complicated the task, and rescuers have made only minimal advances towards their goal. Meanwhile, news of a potential
It was you, wasn't it? Why didn't you fight? You're the new weapon they're talking about. Why didn't you fight? You fought last time, so why not this time? Do you know how many of my comrades were killed because you chose to back down?
I'm really sorry.
Are you Tamiya Yuji of the NOAA division?
Yes, so?
You're under arrest for insubordinance. If you choose to resist arrest, we'll have no choice but to open fire.
Huh?
Now hand over I to us. Do it! Hurry up! Wait! Hold your fire. We don't want to hurt I.
Get on! Hold on tight!
Hey, stop there! Hey!
Oh no, I knew it! This is bad, very bad! What do I do? Calm down? I've got to calm down!
Are you alright? Are you gonna be okay?
Are you really the new weapon?
don't know. Seems like all they do is stare at me night and day. The people who live on the other side of the glass. There was only one time in all these days when I wasn't alone. It was when they bought me a dog. A cute little puppy. When my performance levels stopped going up, they took him away. But I was happy they took him. He was always barking, looking outside, scratching at the window. In a way, it was good that they took him away. I could never go outside, but he could once they took him. Everyone I get close to becomes unhappy eventually. That's why it doesn't bother me. Are you sure you're okay?
This new strain of the virus called M35 was taken from Tamiya Yuji after a recent battle. The most astonishing attribute of this new strain, its ability to damage and even destroy the nanomachines. The appearance of this has changed everything. From here on out, the nanomachine's dominance in battle is a thing of the past.
That means our only remaining defense against the virus is a 16-year-old girl, or so it would seem.
Then we've got to recover Unit I right now, gentlemen. After we get I back, we'll take care of the infected Noah.
Kudo, what are you thinking?
Noah 7 calling Noah 3, please come in. Noah 7 calling Noah 3, please come in. Noah 7 calling Noah 3, please come in. Noah 7 calling Noah 3, please come in.
Well, I sure am glad you weren't hurt when you broke out of the conflict, Yuji. Tao was worrying about you and going on nonstop. It was driving me crazy.
Oh, would you shut up, you loser?
Yeah, you should have seen the look on her face when we found out you'd been out with a girl the whole time.
I said, cut it out!
So, who is she?
She is the new weapon.
Yeah? This little girl here? Way to go. Hey, you know that giant light thing? Make it come out again.
She can't. She failed us, remember?
How?
That's a chopper from Cure, isn't it? How did I know they'd be monitoring our transmissions?
They aren't even shooting at us. What the heck are they up to?
They've got us cornered, which means they're gonna attack.
They just keep coming and coming.
soldiers. You are completely surrounded. For your own sake, come out of the vehicle and surrender peacefully. If you do so, you may be able to avoid a court-martial. Surrender immediately. I repeat, surrender immediately.
I can't believe we're gonna have to fight these bozos.
Yeah. It's not like we got a choice, right?
How many?
There's gotta be at least 30, 40 of them out there. This is ridiculous. I can't believe it. Well, let's go.
You need to stay here. Unless, of course, you feel like breaking out that giant of light.
Alright. Wait right here for us. We'll be back.
Let's go.
Be careful. They're trying to take us down with them.
Do you really want to help Yuji?
Don't go.
Everyone I get close to becomes unhappy eventually. That's no easy feat. Don't you think it's a little mean to hold her captive? She's still flapping her wings inside my hands. She's still hungry for life. She's fine. This is for you. Happy birthday. Oh, thank you, Miss Misao. That's the first time you've called me by my name.
Can you believe this place? All we have to do here is eat, drink, and sleep.
Don't tell me you don't like it here. Call me crazy, but I think this could be the start of a new life for us.
We'll see about that.
Commander Kudo wouldn't bring us here if it weren't for our own good, Yuji. I must have caught a bug on our way over here. I think I feel a fever coming on, so I'm making sure to eat lots of cold stuff. Seems like all they do is stare at me night and day. The people who live on the other side of the glass.
Well, Tamiya Yuji, all of your mental and physical readings look stable. What do you know?
Sorry about Yuji. We've all been through a lot lately, and we're kind of on edge.
You should use your time here to relax.
I'll try, thanks.
Miss How, are you sick too? It can happen at times like this, when people finally get the chance to slow down.
It's just a little cold, that's all.
Just make sure you take it easy for now. We'll make sure you don't have to fight any monsters as long as you're here.
You're a sweetheart. Thanks, Dr. Ano. See ya!
Commander Kudo, what are you planning on doing to us while we're here?
A little testing. The organization just wants to know how far you all can go.
Testing? What do you think we are, Commander Kudo? Your personal bunch of guinea pigs?
Looks like she's in one of her moods again. At this rate, we'll never get the hologram to work right. Not to mention the laser itself.
Ai's powers are directly linked to her emotions, Professor. If we wanted to tap into them, we've got to give her some kind of incentive.
An incentive like that boy Tamiya Yuji. It's unlike you to draw rash conclusions, my dear. All right! A real scientist would never accept a conclusion with no evidence to support it.
Oh. Thank you so much for the necklace, Miss Sao. Don't worry, I've tucked it away in a safe place for now. You went to see Kudo, didn't you? Yuji, there's nothing to worry about. We're safe here. We don't have to fight, so no one else has to die. Things can finally go back to the way they used to be. You see?
I'm sorry, but I can't share your optimism.
You can't get your mind off her for 1 second, can you? All right, don't worry about me.
You sound sick.
It's okay, really. You can't get your mind off her for 1 second, can you?
Isn't that what we all want? Just to step out from behind the glass.
Yuji, what do you say we blow this joint? It's been forever since I've been shopping. Hey, didn't you say earlier you didn't like it here? You made Tao cry, you know that? I know Commander Kudo has this thing about playing his cards pretty close to his chest. At least it's better than the organization.
And that's good enough for you, huh?
All I know is, someday, I'm going home. Hey, do you want to come with me? They're nothing special, but my family would make you feel right at home. This looks like it'll do the trick. Not exactly the kind of guy you give flowers to. We're gonna go visit the captain. Moments when he's weak like this don't come around too often. So we gotta use this time to make fun of him while we can.
There was only one time in all these days when I wasn't alone. It was when they bought me a dog. A cute little puppy. When my performance levels stopped going up, they took him away. In a way, it was good that they took him away.
Hey, Captain, you still alive in here? Jeez.
Captain!
Captain, is that you in there? It's impossible.
Changpek, are you okay?
Yeah. Was that really him?
Commander Kudo.
Reed, I'm looking for a section B on the 3rd floor. Please report. Captain Kurosawa!
This is Unit 3! We've opened fire on the infected Noah soldiers, over! Wait, we spotted another one! Request backup immediately! Repeat, send it back!
Hey, we're not monsters! You've got it all wrong!
Let's go.
Are you all right? Miss, are you okay?
Tom.
We found them. They're in Section B Lounge. Their bodies are exhibiting virus systems, now proceeding with suppression tactics. What? Fire! Our worst nightmares are coming true.
Even so, we never could have predicted a scenario this terrible.
That'll be cold comfort when the government steps in to take over.
I seriously doubt Japan has the ability to control this kind of chaos in secret.
The question is, will we be left to clean up the mess?
They've probably infected the entire hospital by now. We've got to get some military assistance over here right away.
What the hell is going on here, Commander?
I'm sorry. The only thing I can say for sure right now is that it's all my fault.
You've been using us from day one. Why do you always have to keep us in the dark? You never tell us anything.
Well, this is just great. The NOAA soldiers were left unmonitored while the virus was attacking their systems, and now we're waiting for the Japanese government to come crying for our help. Looks like this is the end for your incentive, Tommy and Ayuji.
Ai, did you hear that? I got to go.
Commander Kudo. Commander Kudo! You can't die too. I won't let you.
There's a new strain of virus that can destroy the nanomachines. If only I had seen it coming, I could have protected you.
No. What's going to happen to us now?
It's too late for the rest of the soldiers, I'm afraid. But maybe not for you, Tamiya. For some reason, the virus hasn't attacked you. It's I. Her power must have cleared the virus from your system somehow.
Ai's power saved me?
If that's true, then her power can save all of you.
Really? Commander Kudo!
In exchange for our freedom, I turned the girl over to the organization. I'm sorry, Tanya.
Commander! Commander!
All I know is, someday, I'm going home. Hey, do you want to come with me?
John, you want to go home, don't you?
Please, let me go. I think about what you're saying. If you go, you can't do a thing at your current power levels.
She doesn't even have her power amplifier.
you can hear me. Mob units.
There they are.
Jeez, could they get any uglier? Hey, didn't these guys used to be Noah soldiers?
Who cares? Let's clean up what's left of them.
Stop! They're still Noah soldiers!
What's up with this guy? Who knows? He's probably about to go monster on us. Finish him off.
I won't let you kill my friend! Stop it!
What's the current situation down there? A squad of mob units is fighting off the M35 infected.
Ha! What the hell do they think those useless remote control robots are gonna do? Now's our chance to see if Tama Yayuji really can get our princess to leap into action.
We've lost 25% of our mob units. All 7 of the M35 infected are still battling the remaining units.
This is taking way too much time.
The mob units have had their chance and failed, and there's no use crawling to Japan for help now.
Tell me, what's the current status of the SPLL?
Ready and waiting for the order.
Very well. I hereby authorize an immediate vaporization missile strike. We cannot allow any of the infected to escape. Wipe out the entire facility.
Prepare to launch missiles.
Preparing to launch. Launch prepared.
Target alignment complete, sir.
Stand by.
Standing by. Fire.
There's no heat signal, Professor. No sign of any explosions from the incoming missiles.
Simply amazing.
Looks like the operation is over.
This is quite an unexpected turn.
It may not have gone the way we planned, gentlemen, but at least we've reconfirmed Unit I's usefulness to our mission. Yes, what is it? What the hell?
Yo, I don't want to see you down. The carrot up and put it up here. Look, I don't want to hear it.
So tell me, Professor, is Cure now convinced that Tami Ayuji is directly linked to the awakening of Ai's powers?
It was your job to prove that fact, and you did it quite well.
Yes, sir.
You did that, didn't you?
You're okay. I'm so happy.
Weren't the Noah infected by the M35 virus all undergoing testing at the Academy's medical facilities lab?
I'm going to go see Ai. they're saying that more of the infected have been spotted along the bay's coastline. It looks like their systems have been taken over by a new version of the virus. The organization wants you to go take care of them. They believe in your ability 100%. But I'm so thankful. Huh? So thankful I was able to help him. Professor, can you please delay takeoff for 10 minutes? Yes, I assure you it's very important. Goodbye.
This microscopic photograph of the new strain of the virus was sent over from the scene of the recent outbreak. It was retrieved from fluid left on one of the mob units when it came into contact with one of the infected. As you can see, it varies radically from the original meteor virus strain.
All I'm seeing is a cell that can change its shape, Doctor. That doesn't necessarily mean it's a new type of virus.
True, but take a look at this, sir. When placed in contact with a faint electrical charge, the virus immediately mutated into this new form.
They look a little like the Noah nanomachines, don't they?
This new strain was spawned when the M34 virus came into contact with the nanomachines of some of the Noah soldiers in battle. Because it has the ability to destroy the nanomachines, we're temporarily calling it M36. But once it learns how to adopt the form of the nanomachines, it will...
Adopt the form of the nanomachine?
Oh, yes. It's changing its shape and assuming the nanomachine abilities.
Hold on now. If that's true, then anyone infected by this new strain will have the strength and abilities of a Noah soldier.
Damn! They're moving so fast we can't hit them!
Hey, let's back the big guys out of there and let the little ones give it a try.
Well, that sucked. Where the hell are those Noah soldiers anyway?
How can they be so fast? Retreat!
That's not the worst of our problems, gentlemen.
What do you mean?
This is a sample of the liquid from which we extracted the M36 virus. As I said, it was clinging to the body of one of our mob units. We ran an initial analysis on it, and it turns out it contains traces of human saliva.
Saliva?
In other words, this substance is quite different from any previous strain of the meteor virus, in that it can and will start infecting people through the very air they breathe, gentlemen.
Huh?
What can we do?
We're still exploring courses of action, sir. But if you ask me, your only real option will be to...
incinerate the entire infected area in a vapor explosion.
He means use Unit I.
Has Unit I arrived at the battle scene yet?
She's currently in transport over the Okatoma region, sir. They're scheduled to touch down in approximately 1 hour.
Have you bastards forgotten how to make war? We have already wasted too much valuable time on these researchers.
We'll figure out a proper punishment later. But let's decide what to do if Unit I doesn't feel like functioning.
How is the citywide blockade coming?
Yes, sir. Much of the site is reclaimed land, so we've had immediate access. All bridges to and from the city have been completely blocked off. And with our patrol ships scouring the surrounding waters, there's no chance any of the infected will slip out of town undetected.
What about those who left the city before the blockade went up?
Yes, sir. Our units are currently tracking every citizen passed through the damaged area in the past 6 hours. These people are arrested and isolated until further notice.
So how do we defeat the infected in the city itself?
Are we prepared to launch another missile offensive if necessary?
Yes, sir. But surely you're not suggesting we launch missiles at our own city.
The world is at stake. All options are on the table now.
That feeling you get when you think about someone special? That's what this light is.
Mr. Tamiya, here. This was sent over from the research department at Cure. They asked me to give it to you.
How's I?
I'm not exactly sure, Mr. Tamiya. I heard they spotted a massive uprising of new infected along the bay's coastline, and I was sent over to... Hey! You're not supposed to get out of bed yet! Your body can't handle it!
I feel perfectly fine, Doctor. Did ice power do this to me, too?
Just because you feel okay doesn't mean you're not infected.
Me? Infected? Tell me you're joking.
We haven't found any trace of the M35 virus in your blood so far, but your concentration of nanomachines has shot up way above the normal level. I don't understand how, but the nanomachines are replicating themselves in your bloodstream.
So that's why I heal so fast. It must have been I.
What was that light coming off of her body when she touched your arm, anyway? What kind of a girl can do things like that?
She's just a normal girl, Doctor. She's normal. As normal as any person on this planet.
I may not get to live a normal life like everyone else down there, but I'm still glad I was born and got to live this far. He's why I'm here. I was born to think of him.
Mr. Tamiya!
Why? Why go and fight when you don't have to?
Every time I look at I now, I think about how passive and helpless she used to be, and I wonder if perhaps what she sees in you is a spark of her own life. Once I was old enough to understand what made her different, she seemed to give up fighting for her own destiny. The only time I ever saw her act on her own instincts was when she used every ounce of strength she had to save you. She told me she believed she was born only to think of you, Tamiya Yuji. The only reason she's using her incredible power now is to save you. Your very existence has made I stronger, and when you're not around, her powers fade away. But that's not the point. The question is not, will I ever embrace her special powers? The real question is, will she reach out and take hold of hope in her life, take hold of her own will? That's the one thing missing in Ai's life right now. Please, Mr. Tamiya, please come and save Ai.
There's one thing I know for sure. It's this.
Unit I has just entered the target area.
Just as I expected, her stats are way below normal.
I was able to help the only one I care about. That's good enough for me. What was that? What's happening?
What happened to Unit I?
I is all right, sir, but the onboard machinery took some heavy damage from the shock of the landing, decreasing their output by 49%.
Who cares about their output? Move ahead as planned. Start rounding up the targets with a barrage of rockets and gunfire.
I don't believe it.
Their attack plan is nothing short of crazy. How can they expect Ai to do the whole thing herself?
Hurry, get outside now!
Don't you dare lay a finger on Ai. That didn't work. How about this? Hard on the outside, soft in the middle.
Mr. Tamiya!
Ai, please say you're okay. Didn't you say they took away your cute little dog? Can you guys fly?
No, our rotor's shut.
Okay, don't worry. I'm here. I'll protect you. Take care of Ai while I'm gone.
Ai. He wants me. He wants me to live my life. For the first time, I want to know what it means to really live my life.
What's going on?
Ai.
Damn! Just when we need her the most, the output device starts working. Get a hold of yourself. No matter how strong they are, they're still just amateurs. Got it?
Got it.
Let's go.
Yes, sir.
So tell me, why the hell hasn't the new weapon come in to save the day yet?
Don't tell me they're planning on sending in a missile strike.
Come in, Mod Control. Do you read?
You're kidding me.
It's no good to shoot at them from this far away. You've got to get closer.
Is that one of those Noah punks?
Listen, loser, if we move any closer, we're all dead meat.
What do you care? You're not the one facing life and death out here.
Just get in there and do your best to wipe them all out. I'll take care of the rest.
What the hell?
Don't you get it? Unit I hasn't been able to initiate startup. If you keep leading them like this, the front line will break down and you'll all die. If you want to survive, you'll do what I say. We're gonna need to borrow these guys for a second. Did you talk to them?
Yes, sir. I managed to get through to my captain. He's pulling together another platoon to back us up right now.
All right.
What should we do?
I'm doing what he said.
Yeah, I'm with you. He's got a better view of things down there.
The mob units have just begun a simultaneous assault. What are they doing?
Mob Control, this is Command. What's going on down there? Answer me, Mob Control.
Sounds like somebody's getting upset.
If they don't send in the new weapon, we have no choice but to take these guys out ourselves.
Tell me about it.
Attention all mob units. 100 meters to targets and counting.
75 meters. 50 meters.
Fire away! Check it out. Now that's what I call crazy.
Miss Nassau? Huh? What is it? I was thinking, could we take this all outside? What? I need to see them with my own eyes. Then maybe I can tap into my powers.